Hey nerds, how are you? Today we are going to learn about the Wireshark. It is a tool for capturing the packets and analyzing it. So today we are going to learn that how we can capture the packet flowing around us and view it and analyze it and find the relative information needed for our needs. So first I am going to teach how to install it. If you don't have installed, let me go to Chrome. So here we are going to type about Wireshark, and as we go to first site, you will find this first site. It is help to capture the packet and analyze it. So we will open it, and as we scroll down, you will find this download button. So here it is Windows X64 installer. We only need this, and in the machine of Kali it is pre-installed, so you don't have to install. As we click on the installer, this Windows X64 installer, so it will pop up in menu. So we have to just click no thanks, just download, and here you can start downloading the Wireshark. So here it is downloading, but I will not download it again because it is installed on my machine. And let me move to the interface of it. So first we close all this tab. Now we will open Wireshark. Wireshark is open, and as you can see, the interface of the Wireshark. It is over here showing all the toolbars over above, and it is showing start button and stop button, and here you can see all the adapters and the network interface present in your computer. So I will click Ethernet because it is present in my computer, and this flashbang of the light is hurting my eyes, but let's keep it aside. And here you can see all the packet is capturing. Around 100 packet is captured now, so I will stop it. So I will click this red button and it is stopped. So as you can see, there are a lot of traffic flowing around me, and these are included TCP, UDP, HTTP. So on this example I am also going to show about the filter. So let we capture the HTTP packet. So we will go to test PHP website. It is an vulnerable website for testing. So we will open that website. So as we open, you can find there is an section input field for username and password. We can put the username and password over here, and let we first add the filter is for filtering out the protocol. So we can only see the protocol we want or the IP address we want. So we will select HTTP protocol, and now we will start the capturing without saving it. So as you can see, it is not capturing anything, but we will add in the username random and in the password dog. So I will uncheck this remember me, and then I will click on login. So as you can see, there are 3 packet captured. First is normal HTTP, but it is sending post request, so it is most important, and other two are ICMP packets and HTTP packet. So that HTTP packet is which is 200 OK is only connecting to the site, not doing anything much more than that. But on that login a but on that login post, there we can find the password. Let me click on it, and here is HTTP for form URL encoded. Here you can see TB username random TB password dog. So we can capture. Now we have successfully captured the HTTP packet, which helps us a lot. So as you can see, this is website data and this is website data, and but it is not fully website data because it contains the password and username. So you can now let me try different protocol. I will type ICMP. It is protocol for connecting or sending the ping packets to the site, and you can see it has sent the ping packet, but it is not that much beneficial to us at this moment. But if you want for searching for a specific IP address in the packet, so you can type ip.adder equal to and the IP address you will provide. Here you can see all it is my machine IP address, and it is sending all the packets to the network. So this lists all the packets that contain this IP address. So let me now learn about the documentation. Like a hacker doesn't really know all the commands, so he have to learn it too. So we will open the wireshark.org and docs. So we will click on user guide, and it has all the filters and the feature included in the Wireshark which can help us to use Wireshark more efficiently. So here you can see a lot of DNS, IP address and other things. It include Bluetooth too. You can read it all and do the experiment on your own network only, and it is a disclaimer because it is made for educational purpose, don't use for any unethical purpose, and it has very much feature. You can explore it by your own, because if I going to explain this in one video it will take more than 1 hour. So let me close this, and thank you for all for watching this. Please write a beautiful comment and suggest any suggestion for my video making process. Don't flex your knowledge in the front of your friends or your classmates because they can become angry. So keep it this mind and be an ethical hacker. Don't do anything illegal, and if you do anything you are solely responsible for it. Bye bye.